This is Gail Bean. Be sure to check me out on the AM Caffeine Show. I think that's it.
Get your morning started the right way with the AM Caffeine Morning Show.
So anyway, today's special guest in the building. Really cool. You know her from some of the dopest TV shows out right now. Okay, go ahead. No, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you live.
No, sorry, you got it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you live.
No, go ahead.
Because you're a fan. I'm gonna let you live.
You got it. Go ahead.
Damn.
Sorry.
Some of the dopest shows on right now. She's been a part of. Atlanta, ATL. I think that's such a creative show. And I was late to the party. I didn't jump on that right away. I was late to the party. You're right. You are right. I wasn't. It won't be the last.
He was standing outside like, hey, what y'all doing in there? Y'all having fun? But he's like, yeah, we watching Atlanta.
Insecure.
Yes.
Yep. Snowfall.
Come on.
Some of the dopest programming on TV right now she's been a part of.
She's
right?
somebody's niece.
The one, right? Who she know? Who she know?
Who your people?
Who your where your grandma stay?
Where your grandma stay?
The one and only Gail Bean in the damn building today, representing Atlanta. What up?
That was a really dope introduction.
What up, Shawty? What up?
I see LA showing me love.
So wait,
hackers.
Can we still?
No, not really.
Do they still say Shawty? No, is that passe?
I mean, it just depends on what side of town you on. Some people say bruh, some people say shawty, some people
so they'll say a bruh to a female?
Yeah. But now there's this new thing where they be like, sir, but I hate it. You would never catch me saying sir.
So is sir for sister or is it for sir? Which one is it?
No, it's like how people say bruh.
Yeah,
so
it's
now
like,
they be like
sir.
But now it's like, no, sir is like
lazy.
sis. It's like
That's
sis.
It's like
really,
sis.
really lazy.
But
Right.
they say sir.
Sir?
And they be like, I don't want to finish this.
Right, you can't get that S out?
Yeah, but wait, let me just say that
Yes.
I love Marlo voice. I like this.
So when you leave, can you take her with you? That is not a problem. We are not tripping.
I'm not in the adopt a person stage yet. I gotta get a dog first.
The way my house is set up, it's not really accommodating for a
LA,
never unit.
in my contract, I couldn't have.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay,
I understand.
Have people living
In my lease.
With my lease, yeah. AM Caffeine Show, Gail Bean in the building. Gail, what's going on, man? You are all over the place.
Okay, wait.
Because she's so excited. Go ahead, Marlo.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, so if y'all don't know who she is, okay.
I was going to get into it, but I'm going to let you do it.
Go ahead.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I changed my mind.
Y'all want me to introduce myself?
No, I got it. Because this one, he wants to throw a fit now. I don't want you to get my ball. I'm going home.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, in Atlanta.
Yes.
The Champagne Poppies episode
episode 7.
Come on, give me the numbers.
Right, exactly.
Episode 7. When they went to Drake's party.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they took an edible. This is the baby that was sitting cross-legged in the pool.
Right.
This is the baby she was real concerned. She was real concerned about everything.
Right.
She was just, is this a sound bit?
I need your help. I'm at this big party at Drake's house and I'm dying. Hello? Help. She give you an address? No? Okay, bye.
Very funny episode.
Thank you.
Has anything like that ever happened to you in real life?
Okay, since we're on the topic of Michael Jackson.
Right.
So I'm not.
Michael Jackson?
Yes, I'm not. Because it was his birthday. So
okay, go ahead.
So I don't do weed. I don't indulge, but I have tried it before.
Right.
So
you can tell somebody that doesn't smoke weed because she's like, I don't do weed.
Right.
That definitely doesn't sound like a non-smoker. I don't do that. I don't do weed. I don't do it.
I don't do it.
So I went to study abroad in Europe, and all of my friends smoke weed.
Okay.
And they were like, you gotta smoke for us. So I'm in Amsterdam. I'm with some friends who also in school with me, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do this for everybody back home.
Right.
I smoke. I'm in the Burger King in Amsterdam, and Michael Jackson had just died. We didn't know yet. It just happened.
Right.
But when you're out of the country, when you're the foreigner, everybody is going to say something that they feel you can relate to.
Right.
Yeah.
So somebody came in and they were like, I was extremely high by now. We had been in Amsterdam. We had been in Amsterdam for like less than 24 hours. We hit all the little shops.
As soon as you got there.
Yeah, I had been drinking marijuana stuff, eating edibles.
Right.
Oh God!
Like I just didn't.
You did multiple of these in one day.
I did. I didn't know what I was doing.
So at this point, you were sitting on the table.
I was trying to please everybody in Atlanta at one
At one time.
So we in Burger King and somebody goes, Michael Jackson just died. But what I heard was he just left out of here.
Oh my God!
So I'm running down
Like,
the
where
street.
Michael at?
I leave all my friends and peers in Burger King, and I'm running down the street
In Amsterdam
screaming
looking for Michael Jackson.
Yes, and let me just tell you, I'm so high. I don't know if it was Amsterdam or Burger King or McDonald's, but it was one of those fast food
Right.
chains.
But wait.
I'm running down the streets in
Just-
Amsterdam screaming for Michael Jackson. I come back because I felt like I had lost him. I'm crying because I'm like, I can't find him. I lost him. And my friend Lauren, she goes, sweetie, he's dead.
Right.
So now I'm crying and I'm so high. I'm walking back to the hostel by myself, right? And I had, before I went over there, I had watched Hostel. I don't know what the
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did not watch that movie before.
Yeah, I'm walking back by myself. I'm super high. Like when you high, you do stuff that you normally wouldn't do. Like they say you get liquid courage. There's such thing as weed courage.
Right.
I'm walking back to my hostel by myself, and then like I guess I hit another level of the high because I started to realize I was alone, and I don't do much stuff alone because I'm scary.
Right.
And then I heard a motorcycle.
Oh my God!
So I took off running all the way to
Thinking
the
that the
hostel
motorcycle was chasing you?
to get me.
To get you.
To get me.
They about to come get you.
They about to come. So I run all the way to the hostel, jump under the bed, covers over the head, like. So that was my moment of experiencing weed.
As
Michael
if the
Jackson.
covers was actually going to stop them from abducting you, if that was the case.
As long as I don't see them, they don't see me.
Right. I hope they don't see me.
It goes back to childhood. It was the same way. The boogeyman could not get you if you were
Under the covers. Right.
Yes.
This
Right.
magical cloak.
So that was my experience with weed. So
And this is
that
before or after ATL?
This was before Atlanta, but this was years ago. So when I got the role, I didn't
exactly
remember, and
what
I was like, I kind of, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe when you get older, it's different.
No.
So I'm asking friends and everybody. Zazi's giving me information. Danielle, everybody's giving me different information about how it affects you.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I look up a couple videos. I got a lot of friends that smoke. So I'm like, okay, cool. But I was still, I was already paranoid. Like, my weed friends gonna be like, I could tell. I could tell she ain't no smoker.
Right.
So I was like paranoid, but everybody was like, you did
amazing job.
You must smoke. And I
Right.
was
The
like,
funniest part was, she said, I'm at this party and I'm dying. Help.
So I got to get into it. I had a very similar story where those exact words came out.
I'm dying?
I went to a coffee shop, and it was a weed-friendly event going on. Mm-hmm. I love donuts. My segment is called the Donut of the Day. So there was a place that I thought was separate from the event that was donuts. So I had like 3 of them.
Oh my
I love
God.
donuts.
Whole
Right.
donuts?
Not knowing
They
that
were
the
like the little
donuts
swallows.
had some stuff on it.
Exactly.
God.
Wow.
So by the time I got home, you talking about paranoia?
yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
thought I'm going to die. And I called. Then the only person I thought of was my coworker because he like leaves and go get high on breaks. So I was like, dude, what do I do? What do I do? He was like, man, just play some Madden and order some pizza.
That was his answer?
That was his answer?
That was-
Yeah, he's like, you just have to go through it and let it come down.
Did you
Wow.
do it though?
I didn't. I had the greatest Madden game of my life.
Okay, now that one, the first one I told was years back. So after Atlanta, I had a friend. I told you she called me and was like, "Come over, let's do edibles and talk about boys." I was like,
And talk about boys.
"Yeah,
Was she already high?
no."
That's but come over, let's do edibles and let's talk about boys.
boys.
That just to me sounds like a setup, like
It sounds like a setup.
she's trying to get you high so she could get at you. That's what it sounds like to me.
No, I've
That
experienced.
sounds like a setup.
I've experienced that situation before out here, and I knew it definitely
They
wasn't.
tried
wasn't
to
that.
take you?
Okay.
Girl, they tried to get me drunk. Well, they did get me drunk,
And they
but I'm
tried
a
to
drinker.
take you.
But no. I'm a drinker, so I can handle my liquor.
Oh, okay.
But then they were like, "Let's do coke," and I'm
Oh,
thinking,
whoa.
yeah, it turned into a whole nother.
The booger
He's like,
sugar.
wait,
Oh,
it
that's
didn't.
not.
They didn't ask me like that. They said,
Let's
"You want
party."
they said, "You want some coke?" And I'm thinking Coca-Cola.
Right.
So I was like, I don't really drink sodas.
You like I don't want. You like I don't want anything
I don't really
carbonated.
drink
I don't do
sodas.
anything
I don't really
carbonated.
I don't.
I don't do anything with high fructose fructose corn.
Yeah. And they were like, no. And then they pulled it out. And I was like,
Oh.
Yes.
I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. And they were like, let's have a threesome. I was like,
Super good.
You gonna try and slide that in there?
I was like,
You gonna try and slide that in there? They gonna like.
She was like,
You want some coke? No, you want some.
Wait, were these your friends or just people you just happen to randomly?
The girl was someone who I met out here. I thought was a friend.
Yeah.
And
She was trying to be a special
we had
friend.
worked the project together. We were supposed to be like best friends in the project, so we were hanging out and
Right,
stuff, building
right.
that chemistry. We had been hanging out for a while, but I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
And she was like, why not? You're hot, I'm hot, we're hot. I was like, because I don't want to.
Because I don't like girls.
Right.
Like,
Or don't like you like that?
I'm just
not
not
interested.
I had
Wow.
a boyfriend. I don't think he'd be cool with that.
Right.
And she was like, I mean, she used to call my boyfriend the boy. So she
The
was
boy.
like,
Oh, wow.
she was like, I mean,
That-
the boy
Because
doesn't have to
everybody
know.
else is the girl. Everybody else is just
was like,
people.
Hilarious. She's like,
It's
the
a
boy
no.
the boy doesn't have to know.
No,
Hilarious.
it's a no.
back up to when the girl, your homegirl said, let's do edibles and talk about boys.
Okay, so this was after Atlanta, which I'm so glad because the one before when Michael Jackson died was years before. I didn't quite remember the feeling in that moment.
Right.
So this was after Atlanta, and I'm so glad I experienced it after Atlanta. So I go over there. We do an edible. I do like a half of a third of a quarter of an inch.
Okay.
Like
Oh my
such a
goodness.
tiny piece. And when I tell you I was stuck, for one, it first started, I laid down on the ground and I felt like, somebody told me, I can't remember who it is, but it's one of the artists, rapper, singer, who has a video where he's going through the sofa. He keeps trying to get up.
And he can't.
He keeps trying to get up and walk off the sofa, but it keeps happening again.
Right.
Oh my God.
It might be Kid Cudi,
Uh-huh.
but I felt like I just kept falling through the floor. I felt like I kept falling through the floor.
Me
I
too.
kept falling through the floor.
He's like,
and
it's
then
so much gravity in here.
I had to go to the bathroom and I just couldn't move. I couldn't walk, so I like rolled. You know how you roll down the hill? I like rolled to the bathroom.
That is so. I do not want to experience
Don't do
that.
it.
Yeah.
That
Do
is
not
so scary.
Then I couldn't feel my
Crazy.
face. Like, so I was eating saltine crackers. I ate a whole pack of saltine crackers. For some reason, I could not stop.
Who eats a whole pack of
I would stick
saltine?
the whole cracker in my mouth and just let it get moist.
It's like, let
My
it get
mouth
moist.
was entirely
It's real
dry.
moist.
That is
It's real
hilarious.
Wow.
And then I wanted to drink water because I was like, my mouth is dry. But then I couldn't feel my face, so I tried to I didn't know when the cup was at my lips.
You just had slobber and water all over the damn
I was
place.
like, no. I
She's
had
like,
called
let
a
me get
friend.
in the mirror
We
so I
both
can
called a
see when this
friend,
cup
and I
is
was
on my
like,
lip.
help us get unhot. I'm never doing this
Again, right.
So yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that before Atlanta
God.
because I might have.
The whole
Wow.
whole look might have been different.
So how does it feel to be a part of just these shows that are iconic
All
right
of
now?
them. Right, all of them. I mean, like all of them.
And like, do you ever sit back and be like, yo, like I'm on some of the hottest joints? Does it ever hit you like that?
It's surreal. It's so surreal. Like, so for Atlanta, I actually went, that was like probably the most monumental moment in my life.
Right.
Because it was my first project back home. So my first project that I get to shoot is in Atlanta.
In home,
In the A.
right.
In the A is Atlanta. And it's like, this is
Wow.
an Emmy Award winning show.
Right.
Bruh.
Yeah.
They flew me home first class, put me up in a nice hotel. I was
Hey.
like,
I've
I
arrived.
I felt like I was Cardi B. So, I actually had a viewing party at home with like a bunch of my friends, a bunch of
Dope.
my sorors, my mama, a bunch of her teachers. My mom's a teacher at South Gwinnett High School.
Okay.
She's amazing. Today's her birthday, so shout out to
Hey, happy birthday, mama.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, mama.
But it feels so surreal. It's just like I feel like I see these blessings and I'm like hot potato with them. It's just like so amazing.
Right.
So-
Was it like, okay, so, because I know when my friends like book stuff,
Yeah.
Really?
they book stuff, and I see them on TV, and I'll be like, I know her. That is my friend. Oh, my
that's
God.
my friends. That's my
Listen, so your friends did that as well. Your friends was like,
Girl.
yo, you were on it. Okay, so Atlanta was the first one you got.
Insecure was the very first one I got.
Really?
Insecure was my very first TV show.
Wow.
Issa Rae just told me the other day. She was like, "I did not know that." I was like, "Yeah, girl, y'all introduced me to the game."
What you
Right.
mean? What you mean? Issa Rae told you that the other day. Y'all got each other
So, well, you see how she low key
Yeah.
threw that in there? She
Look,
it is cool. She
wait.
studied on a
It's
slow
like,
key though.
You know, I call her Is.
Oh yeah, me and Issa talked about that. But that girl be tripping.
No, I
She
posted
crazy.
it on Instagram, and she responded and was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I didn't know. That's so cool.
Right.
Happy to be a part."
Oh my God.
No.
I would have listen. I'm an Instagram stalker.
Okay.
So if I was your friend, I'd have been like, "Yup, that's my friend. Oh, I got repost. Hey, friend, my friend." Then I'll
My
put a
best friend
picture
does
of
that all the
us.
time.
A
So-
picture of us after it. Swipe for more. That's us when we was back in the day. Remember? It would have been obnoxious.
So,
Oh my God.
so Insecure was your first role.
That was
your
my
first
first
your
TV
first TV
experience.
right.
How long you been acting?
I mean, I've been entertaining since a kid, but I like doing like ballet and cheerleading competition. And
Come on, cheer.
plays, but I haven't. Yes, cheer for life. I didn't start taking acting serious until like 2011, 12.
Right.
And then I moved out here 2013, so I've been out here for 5 years.
How do you like living in California?
The scenery is nice.
Yeah.
And the weather is nice.
Okay.
And there's a lot of opportunity.
Okay. Wow.
The
Boy,
people
that
of
she
faith,
kind of glossed
the
over a
people
whole
of
bunch of stuff.
intentions. You know
what? I gave you. You know what? I'm not gonna put LA down because it's done a lot for me. So I'm gonna talk about the
The good stuff.
exactly.
There it
My
is.
mom always said, if you ain't got nothing to say nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
You right. You right.
Show 'em straight, show 'em nice.
All right, so
We know
Smooth
who
D,
we are.
go ahead, Marlon. So the AM Caffeine Show. Let's get into a mix. We'll come back. Gail's rocking with us for this whole hour. Smooth. Let's do some Michael Jackson. Gail, you a Michael Jackson fan?
Yes.
She ran down the street.
She
Okay,
ran down
then.
the street. Did you miss it?
She was high. I don't know.
I was
if,
okay. Listen,
if she was really a fan.
I like Michael Jackson,
Right.
and he's a goat.
Okay.
Nobody can take that from him.
But
I'm not well versed in his category.
really,
I'm gonna be honest.
okay.
Are you more of a Prince fan?
I'm not well versed in Prince's
Who
category.
the hell?
So who are you versed in?
Nicki
Outkast?
Minaj.
Outkast?
Negative.
Goody Mob?
Gucci.
Gucci.
Oh my God.
No.
Gucci over Michael? I mean, it's
No, I'm not
Gucci's
saying- I
cool.
wouldn't put
Very
Gucci over
freaky.
Michael. See, look,
Okay.
y'all gonna put that in the caption. It's gonna be clickbait. Gail Bean said she like Gucci over Michael
Right,
Jackson.
right.
No, I mean like I just didn't really hear it that much. So like I know Luther Vandross. I know
What does
like
your mama play?
Sade. My mother plays Sade like like that.
Ruling the way
She
that I
plays
move.
Mary J. Blige.
Okay, there ain't no wrong, man. I'm not a Sade fan. I think I'm the only
you
person.
crazy?
Yeah, I think I'm the only
Honestly,
person.
Her voice is like, man.
Yeah, I
voice
can't.
is
I don't know why.
Touches my core.
I
It's
don't-
like
really,
hot
does
chocolate
it?
being poured over your head.
Yeah,
It's
I
like what being poured over your head?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd like that. But
yeah, right. All right, so Smooth.
T.I. I'm a
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Tip. Okay, you straight
But I'm like
Atlanta.
I'm serious T.I. Like the
okay,
Yeah.
rubber band man. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Then
T.I. verse
9 in
too.
my right, 45 in my other hand. Okay.
Okay, Marlo. I didn't okay.
That's when he had a real heavy drawl and everything wasn't ludicrous and dubulous.
Right.
He using big words now.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so AM Caffeine Show, Smooth. Let's get into it. Let's play some MJ, and then we got to go. Let's play some Atlanta, too. Let's go a little down
go.
south since we got a special guest in the building. Right, it's the AM Caffeine Show. Don't go nowhere. You know what it is. Let's go, Smooth D, in the mix, y'all. All right, Smooth D, AM Caffeine Show. I guess it's about that time right quick. Let's get into it.
One more time.
Here I go. Hey! What is it? It's double shot. It's double shot.
The double shot.
The double shot.
The double shot. The shot. The shot. It's in your
Double shot.
mouth.
It's in your mouth.
Double shot.
It's in your mouth.
In your mouth.
AM Caffeine Morning Show double shot. So did you guys hear about Bow Wow tripping?
Again?
So
Was
Bow
he
Wow
really tripping,
and
or was he
maybe
just pretending to trip.
well, with Bow Wow you never know what's real and what's not. But apparently he went buck wild because he does this growing up. What's the show? Growing Up in Hip Hop in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So for some reason, no, they still don't have they haven't got to the bottom of it. But he went berserk and started cussing everybody out
On set?
On set.
While they were filming or like behind the scenes?
No, while they were shooting.
The cast or the crew or what?
Everybody
Everybody can get it.
and everybody can get it, and nobody knows why yet. I think the police came and
Coke
tried to
does
calm
that
him
to you.
down.
Did he have a tumor? I mean, what the hell?
I don't know. Maybe he had an edible because I heard they do that in Atlanta now.
No.
So
No,
I mean,
But
according
they-
to our guests, it might be.
They make you more friendly, not violent. Unless
That
he
is
took bath
true.
salts.
So
Bath
the
But then
cops.
he would have eaten people.
Right.
So the
Yeah,
cops
that's-
were called. No one has been arrested as of yet, but we're waiting to find out exactly what happened. I mean, I know
Are
TMZ,
we
they've
really
reached out to.
Were his pupils dilated?
Hey.
He had dilated peoples?
Yeah, not the rap
Not
group
the rap
Dilated
group.
People.
No.
That was a good one, Marlon J. I'm still a Bow Wow fan, though. Actually, like I like Bow Wow.
Like,
Yeah,
when you're
I like Bow Wow.
like Mike,
Like,
like him
what's
in
your favorite
movies,
song?
like Mike Roll Bounce Bow Wow,
Right.
or like
You know what?
Bow Wow. You just don't know how you move so
No,
fast.
no.
What song? What song?
I
Is
like,
this
I like
pre-
Bow Wow.
Pre-Solange or post-Solange?
Who's Solange? He
When he
danced.
got in-
Angela
No,
Simmons.
Sierra. Sierra.
He was, see, yeah, you know, I like Sierra, so I low-key was hating a little
me
bit
tell you
during that time
something.
because I like Sierra.
I'm mad at them for getting together and making that song where I had to run out of breath. I ain't never had nobody tell me I was like,
And I believe you.
But I kind of like Bow Wow. I don't know what it is about him, but I think he's cool.
He
like,
was an actor for a second.
yeah.
he was on like
He was on- no,
NCIS.
He was just
like
on one of
Cyber
the.
something.
Yeah, that did not last long at all, though.
it's
Grand
not on
opening,
no
grand
more?
closing. No, that been gone.
It been gone.
That been gone. That
Okay.
did not last long at all.
Him
But
been gone.
yeah, been gone. You don't know Bow Wow? You're from Atlanta, no? No,
He's
huh?
not from Atlanta.
Well, I mean, technically, wow,
She
she did
There's
not.
a lot.
Yeah.
No, because there's a lot of people that will say, "Oh, I'm from Atlanta." What I said, and I'll say, "What high school did you go to?"
Right, where your mama stay?
Okay.
Well, I came here for college. Then you're not from here.
So initially, where's he from? Cleveland, right? He's from Ohio.
he's from Ohio.
And then he moved to Atlanta, but he claims Atlanta.
True.
He
So
should not.
he's not. So okay, I understand. She's passionate about that. So okay, if you move somewhere, like what's your age where you can say I'm from here?
I think if you were there during your formative years. So if you were like
Pre-high
there-
school or like high school?
If you were there,
You had to go high school.
You had to go to high school there.
Yeah.
Right,
Definitely.
right. Because I moved from New York here when I'm 7, but I don't claim New York at all. I'm LA all day. Like, so
Because this was your formative years.
right.
Yeah.
So what? Did he go to school there?
I don't think so. I think he probably had a teacher.
Hey, she's
Like a
no,
she's
okay.
finding loopholes. She finding
I'm
loopholes.
just
Yeah,
not
this is-
like I feel like if he went to school there, I would have known somebody that knew somebody that went to school with him. Because in Atlanta,
I would've
literally,
known somebody.
in Atlanta,
Everybody knows everybody.
Like
Right.
it ain't like I can't say that I can't call. I can call a person right now that got trouble number in their phone. I can call a person right now that got tip number in their phone.
Right.
Like I can call somebody. Miko's them mama is a Delta.
Right.
Like
Hey,
you just if you.
she's not. Hey, she's
not-
not.
she
She's
ain't
not
rolling
giving
with-
it to him.
she not
at
rolling
all.
with Shad. She not rolling with Shad Moss.
Support to him.
She not rolling with Shad.
Somebody put on social media. Somebody changed his Wikipedia and it said his name was Boward Wow.
I saw that.
Boward?
Boward.
That is hilarious.
And I commented to
Boward,
somebody
Boward.
that they should have made his middle name Howard. So it was
Boward, Howard, Woward.
Now say that 3 times fast.
That was so funny.
That's
But no,
horrible.
I mean, I think he's attractive. I think he had made good music for his time period.
Yeah.
I think he,
That's just about it, huh?
he was a phenomenal host on 106 in Park.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
Mr. 106 in Park.
He was
by the
Mr.
way.
106
Oh,
Park.
yeah, he was phenomenal on that. So, I mean, like,
That's-
I don't know him personally. I
Okay.
don't watch Love and
what about
I don't watch that. I don't watch any of the Love and
Growing
Hip
What
Hop.
about the, what about the,
other stuff.
what about the
He wasn't
lottery
on
ticket
Love
movie? He did a pretty good performance in the.
Lottery ticket?
What
Yeah.
was the lottery ticket? I liked him in Roll Bound.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who also? Jason Weaver was in that too, right?
Yeah, that's
Shout out my
right.
homie.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Jay Weaver.
Oh, what are you doing right now?
Huh? Well,
getting all them checks
it's-
from all the people he done played.
Oh.
and you
He
know.
played Michael Jackson, didn't he?
And Simba.
Yeah, he did. And Simba.
And
He was the
Simba.
voice of Simba. That's probably
That's what
where
he
he's
doing.
getting his most money.
He's
Is
just
probably
getting all
from
the
that.
money from
He's
Simba.
getting all the money from Simba.
He
All
like,
the
you
money.
know what I'm doing? Sitting on my couch.
All right. So also rest in peace
Sitting up
again
in
to
my
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
And I
Did
think
you
she
say
had.
Aretha Franklin?
Yes, isn't that a song?
Holly Berry, not Aretha Franklin.
No, wait, it was Aretha
Holly Berry
Franklin. Wasn't it like Rapping Duke or something?
Aretha
Franklin.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin.
Let me rock you, Aretha Franklin. Let me rock you. Yes, I understand. Yeah, Smoothie, play that up. So rest in peace again, Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
And I think she had like a 2-day
Memorial.
Like a 2-day. It was like a huge celebration, and
They said she had a wardrobe change in the middle of it.
No.
Yes.
No.
They said in her will she had the meme actually said
So-
in her will she had the time to put in a wardrobe change for her funeral, but she didn't have the time to. See that?
Aretha Franklin. Right. How do you guys?
A chance to split up that $80 million fortune amongst her people.
Is that how much she died with? That's how much she left behind? $80 million all.
That's what it said.
$80 million all.
$80 million all. How do you guys feel about fans being able to, like, the family letting fans actually see the body? Because there was a public viewing where folks could actually see.
Because there are people who really feel like they. Okay, so I was watching. Have y'all seen the HBO show, The Barbershop Joint?
Oh, with LeBron.
With LeBron?
I have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard
Snoop
it's good.
was saying how he really raised a lot of people in that shop and in other countries. He raised them.
Yeah.
They feel like they grew up with you.
Exactly. So they feel like they're part of the family. And it's like when you live your life publicly, sometimes that is something that will make others happy and it will bring them joy.
Right.
Let me tell you, no lie, I swear to God, when Marvin Gaye died, I literally thought he was part of our family. Because my mom went into a deep depression, didn't come out of her room for like 3 days.
No, I get.
We were like, was he our uncle?
I was like that. I was like that with Michael Jackson. Like, I was so depressed, and I got phone calls every day, like from people that grew up with me from my childhood. Like, Michael Jackson was everything to me. So I was super, super depressed.
So did you like go to bed that night with your glove and your?
No, I stayed in bed the whole day. I had all the lights out, blinds closed, and I just watched the news all day. But as much as I love Michael Jackson, I don't think that, just out of respect, that I would have wanted to go view his body. Yeah. So that's why I was kind of asking,
You didn't try to sneak in at the Staples Center?
It was at the Staples
It
Center.
was at the Staples Center. I didn't.
And it was televised.
Yeah.
I watched all that. Like, I did watch that, but to actually go there and like look at the body, I just think that, I don't know, man. I think that's kind of weird.
I think of, because I'm going to be huge. I mean, really huge. Okay, people going to be like, oh my God, Marlo is the entertainer of the world.
Oh.
And she's amazing.
Oh, you mean huge that way? I thought you meant like big.
No.
Yeah, because I know you eat a lot, so I thought that's what you meant.
I do, and I'm trying to hold it back. I'm trying to hold it back.
I'm like,
so what are you trying to say?
What I'm saying is that I've always thought of like, if when I become this huge person,
yeah,
and when I have my funeral, I don't want it to be people. I want my family to have the service. And then, people be like outside the service or whatever. And then they like have me in a clear casket and they raise me above the crowd so then everybody can just see me at once. Like, oh.
You really thought this through.
Yeah,
so that is what you want?
Yes. But I don't want people to come in and get in line or whatever. I want them to just raise me above the crowd in a clear casket and just
you want to float to heaven.
That is hilarious.
How was it going to sound again?
As long as it's not your voice.
No,
you'll be dead. You're dead. No, you're dead.
You're dead.
Pre-record it. You're dead.
And she gonna put in her will, that they play.
Put in my will box.
In my last will testament.
AM Caffeine Show. Gail Bean is in the building with us. Yes. So, what projects do you have coming up? You know what? I want to ask you this real quick. How hard is it still? The audition process.
Wait, what?
Oh, they're telling secrets.
Right.
Oh, yes.
She forgot her chapstick in the car.
My lips are too big. Look, everybody knows I have big lips. They're way too big to be chapped. I'm not even going. Y'all recording this? I don't even know if my voices sound the same if they chapped.
Wait, I have a question. Okay, because if y'all don't know, she looks about 7 years old.
Really? She really
7?
does.
Baby looks
like 9.
Close to 9.
Like 9.
Okay, I'll give her 9.
Nine.
I'll give her 9. She's a tall 9.
Right.
She's a tall. Like, has that worked for you? I mean, like, Because I mean,
Oh my gosh,
you
no.
mean like looking young?
yes. Because
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that like, I mean, I know you want to be treated as an adult, but do they be like, you know what? I got a Disney show that'll be perfect.
Okay,
for you.
so this is the thing. My reps are like, no Disney, no Nickelodeon. They're like, we're not doing it.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I did grow up on that stuff, but all right. So I'm not knocking it. They're like, no, you have like, the way we see your acting and the goals that you say you want to reach, I think this is, the route. And I'm like, okay, cool. I trust y'all. But so I'm going in for like major shows, for like series lead, like being number one on the call sheet for like big shows, big networks, and they're loving it. But then, although I go in, casting directors and some of the producers, writers, directors are like, oh, we loved you in this, we loved you in that, you were so good, you're so talented. And then I do my audition, they love it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, cool, I'm getting callbacks. I'm getting chemistry tests, chemistry reads. The network is looking at it, everybody's looking at it, but then they're like, she just looks too young.
Wow.
She's too young. Like, that has happened to me a lot of times.
oh my God,
What can you do to hold yourself up right quick?
Hold
you
yourself
know.
up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm black.
can
I'm
you do
gonna
to
look
hold
this way
I know, you
forever.
gotta do
Look
coke.
at Angela Bassett.
You gotta do coke. That'll do it.
You stupid.
Yeah, that'll put some age on you real
no.
quick.
So I'm really afraid that if I do
That'll dry
drugs,
you
I'm
out.
gonna be the one that the first time I do it, I'm gonna get hooked or I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
Right.
So
Don't
I'm just
Yeah,
straight
He's
on
just
that.
good on that.
Then all of
Yeah,
a
I'm
sudden
like-
you be Mel Gibson and be like, they be like, did you see her? She was out in the middle of the street cussing everybody out.
So,
So what was a role that you went out for that you were close to, but they were like, that we would all know that they were like, you just look too young.
Kizzy, Roots.
Shut up.
They loved me. I had a Skype and everything with the director. I was in South America shooting Belko Experiment, and he was like, you're a fresh face. You're so talented. I'm gonna tell you who ended up booking it, but they were like,
yeah, we don't like her.
No, she's great. Oh my gosh, she's a great actress. But they were just like, yeah, nah, you remember when Roots came out and it
Yeah,
was all the networks?
uh-huh.
It was like really major, but and shout out to Vicky Thomas because she's there's so many casting directors that I know are rooting for me,
you, right?
and like really trying to get me in and really fighting for me. Like just recently, Kim Coleman was really, really fighting for me for a role, and everybody loved me. If it gets picked up as stars, and she was just like,
How do you
He looks
develop?
too young.
How do you develop that relationship with a casting director, where you get to the position where like they're doing everything they can to try to book you on something? Like how do those relationships manifest?
I feel it's different from white casting directors to black casting directors or anybody of another ethnicity. But I definitely feel like it's a hazing period. Like some people. So my reps may set up generals, and I go in, and they just meet me. They won't bring me in for an audition, but they meet me. They talk to me to kind of get my vibe, energy, see what type of person I am.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, cool, I like her. I want to bring her in. She's cute. She seems cool. I like some of her stuff. But then you have some where my reps have tried to get me in front of some people, and they just will not see me. They will not allow me to come in to audition for anything. So we just keep trying. We keep going.
And do they ever give a reason, or they're just like, we just don't want to see
we're so
her?
busy.
They don't.
we're
They
so
don't give a
busy.
reason.
Right.
But what I feel like it is a hazing period.
Right.
It's just I honestly feel like I'm Greek, so I'm a Delta. Ooh, ooh, shout out to all the sorors.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like I'm not saying. Wait, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is a non-hazing organization.
Right. Put that disclaimer out there real quick, right?
So I feel like it's just a hazing period where they just not for it, and then they just want to see. I think that's how their way of weeding people out. So I've had people not allow me to come in, and then when they do bring me in, it's for some BS that they know I'm not going to be cast for. Like,
Right.
They want a 45-year-old something, and it's like, oh, you gonna see me for this?
Right.
Well, all right, let me come in here and put my old face on.
Right.
Like,
My old face.
yeah.
The golden girls.
So when stuff like that happens, is that a deterrent, or does that motivate you even more?
No, I'm just like, I'm going to go in and still kill it so they could, at the end of the day, when I walk out of the room, they could be like, damn, that girl can act.
Right.
Right.
We just over
So
here
let me
hating.
just keep going
and they
in
do
there.
and they do have other projects.
They do, and they do have other projects. So I just keep going in there and just gut punching them.
Right.
And I'm like, so I'm going to bring, even because there's some people who they'll finally allow you to come in and then it'll just be real cold. Like, it's really kind of like,
Yeah, not even looking at you
you're
at
like,
all.
Well, you didn't.
You
You,
like,
do
hello?
know I was supposed to come
You
here.
like, hello?
Right.
Y'all call me in.
Yeah, you do know I got it invited.
Right.
I didn't crash this audition. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just feels like a hazing process with some people. Some people is very inviting. It's very welcoming from like day one. I know they're rooting for me, but I feel like because I always go in with a good attitude, because I always go in like really well prepared, they respect that and they're like, okay. And I never have like, I'm not the LA actor. I feel like a lot of these people are entitled
Right.
and bougie, and I'm just always grateful and thankful to be in the room.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And that probably stands out to them too.
Absolutely. It's a whole different vibe. Yeah.
so they root for me and I'm grateful.
Right.
I know it's only a matter of time.
In a matter of time. So speaking of matter of time, what is next? What is there anything that we can
She
expect that's
already
coming
on
out
Snowfall real heavy.
soon? Right.
Yeah.
Understood.
I'm currently filming this independent film titled American Woman.
Okay.
It is directed and written by a black lady, Shatara Michelle Ford.
Okay.
It is amazing. It stars me and Brittany Hall, who is, I think his name is John David Washington. Denzel Washington.
Denzel's son. He's actually, he was just in Black
Klansman.
what is it? Black
Klansman.
and I haven't seen it yet and I feel so out of
good. I
place.
liked it.
Yeah, I should have seen it. But I dig him in Ballers.
It made me proud. Well,
he is dope in Ballers.
she plays his baby mama in Ballers.
Okay,
She plays
okay.
Amber. So Brittany Hall, she's the lead of the film. I play her best friend in the film. It's an amazing film. We're shooting that right now. I'm so excited.
Nice.
I also have a film.
So is that going to be released, or is it going through like festivals, or this is just something
We
that
don't know.
you don't know
We're in the
yet?
process of shooting, but I definitely think it'll probably go the festival route and then get a release
Okay.
because it's just amazing and it's an indie film.
Right.
I'm currently in this film that just got into Urban World Film Festival. It's called Skin in the Game.
Okay.
It's about trafficking in LA. It's good.
That sounds dope.
It's good.
When you end it and you say it's good,
Right. Right.
I mean, American Woman is good.
Right.
But it's like, it's two different realms. So American Woman is two black women in Austin, Texas, which is extremely white.
Right.
And being taken advantage of by two white men in that process, the after process.
Right.
After that happens in your whole next 24 hours.
Okay.
So it's great. Then Skin in the Game is just, the only thing I can say is the life in
Okay.
LA.
Right.
And there being a woman who is trying to get someone out because she was in that life herself.
Uh-huh.
So the depths that she goes to try to get other girls out. And that lady is played by Erica Ash, who was on Survivor's Remorse.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing. It's such an amazing film. The executive producer is Howard Barish. He EP 13.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
And Middle of Nowhere. Ava DuVernay's Middle of Nowhere. So he's a really great guy. It was directed by this guy. Amazing director, Adisa.
Okay.
So that's going to Urban World Film Festival. And it's going to a couple of other places that haven't been announced yet, so I can't say.
Can't say yet. Okay.
But it's a super great film. I'm excited to be a part of that. And right now, we're auditioning.
That's right.
So
All right. So, if folks want to continue to follow you and keep up with your journey, are you heavy on Instagram? You on the social media stuff? What's up?
I am. So my Instagram is Insta_B3AN. Instabean.
Instabean.
My Twitter is Gail_Bean.
Okay.
And my Facebook is Actress Gail Bean.
There it is. AM
on,
Caffeine
Gail.
Show. Come on, Gail.
Yeah. If they ever want to go to my
Come on, Gail.
website,
That was a
they can
watery
go to
Gail.
GailBean.net.
Yes.
I have a
Okay,
book.
come on, website.
It's a poetry book. It's titled Levon because I do poetry.
Okay.
Wait. Is it poetry that's rhyming, or is it poetry that's thought-provoking? Because that's two different poetries. Because poetry that rhyme, that make me feel like I can rap it.
I mean, it's a little bit of both.
Oh.
It's intimate. So Levon is my middle name. So it's intimate. That one's like, but it's let me tell you, it's thought provoking and it make you feel like it empowers you.
What's the name of it again?
Levon. LAVON. That's my middle
Her
name.
middle name.
And where can we find that book?
GailBean.net.
GailBean.net.
.net.
They
All
don't
right, here
remember
we
it
go.
now.
So here it is.
If I
AM
could
Caffeine
sing, I would
Show.
never talk.
See? That's what I be trying to do.
AM Caffeine Show. Thank you, Gail. So Gail,
Yes.
we're about to get out of here, and as we leave, are you taking Marlo? Well, so what are we doing with this? Because we don't want her. So
yes, you do. You
Okay,
want
so
me.
you
and
definitely
I
want her
understand,
because she's
and I know how your
priceless.
and I know how your
Okay.
lease. I know how your lease is set up.
Okay.
But you are a fan. You're cool with Marlo, so you can take her because I'm Smooth and we're good. We're good.
I will be stalking
what?
her on
I
Instagram.
I got you.
You got okay. There
Now
it
don't
is.
be calling me because I know you're gonna want her back.
Okay. Don't worry.
Because when she walk out that door, the stock go up.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, that sounds like that's her attitude when she walks out of audition. When I leave here,
She was
my
like,
stock went up.
I want
My
you to know.
friends always say price just went up.
That's
Look,
right.
I'm on
Understand.
AM Caffeine Show.
That's right.
The price just went up.
Yeah. Hey, AM Caffeine Show. So we don't have no time, Marlo J, for your stuff. We're out of here.
That's okay.
So
Watch Snowfall.
there it is.
Thank you. Every Thursday, 10 p.m. on
Watch
FX.
Snowfall every Thursday on FX, correct?
10
At 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m. AM Caffeine Show. Smooth D, we don't have time for you either, but that's okay.
All right. Well, I'll just go eat some donuts.
That-
and
I mean,
call it a day.
what else is new? You guys enjoy your weekend. We up out of here. Gail, thank you. Anytime you have anything new, come hang out with us.
Oh my God.
There it is. AM Caffeine Show. You guys enjoy your weekend. We out.
In your mouth!